Hello, my yarn friends. How's everyone doing tonight? Me, I'm doing pretty good. I thought I would just jump on here, and I don't think this video is going to be very long, but I just wanted to share a few purchases that I made that came in this week and purchases that I found. I don't know, maybe get tired of seeing me giving my yarn purchases and that on YouTube, but I love to watch yarn hauls from everybody. And I've been watching YouTube videos today, and I thought, hey, I got some time tonight, so I think I'll get on here and do a little video for you. I made some purchases from Michael's, Herschners, and even the Dollar Tree. Wow, have you guys found the just 1 pound premier yarns at your Dollar Tree? I happened to get there, I think, just after they had set up their display, so I was really lucky. And I got, one of pretty much each color. I mean, the stats are all the same on all of them, but here in my town, they had them in black and green and red and blue and white. So I did get some of each color, but I thought that was a great buy at $5. Boy, I hope they bring some more out, in that pound size and other colors from Premier. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I was really hoping that maybe they would come out with a yellow because I just love yellow, and I'm really hoping that maybe in the future we'll see some more from them. So while we have a moment here, let's just jump in and get started with the yarn haul. The first yarn I'm going to share with you is from Michael's, and I just picked up 5 skeins of one type of yarn that they had, and this one is the new Caron macchiato cakes. And oh, I think these are really great yarns. They just got these in maybe a couple weeks ago in my store, and this one is called Breathe. Look at the pretty colors in that. Maybe, you guys, I'm sure, have all been to your Michaels and seen these, but I don't know. It's a little bit kind of feels like a bit of a roving yarn, but it has those purples, light purple and blues, and just almost like some grays and heather looking other yarns in it. And I really want to make a cardigan out of these. I bought 5 of them, and I really was lucky because that week they had 40% off of, your purchase. And then I had $15 in rewards. So I got each of these for just over $5. And I was really excited to get that, because these are like $12.99. So, hey, it's good signing up for, the Michaels app and, getting their rewards. Then also watching for their 30 or 40% off sales helps a lot when we go to buy these more expensive yarns, and they are absolutely beautiful. I know I had bought another color recently, and it was called Boundless, I think, and it was the brown. So I'll have to show you that one in another video because I don't have that one here with me right at the moment. The next yarns, let me get these down, get these out of the way here, because like I said, I have 2, 4, 5 of them. I bought 5 of these. Oh my gosh. And they're nice and soft. It might feel like it has a little wool in it. Let's see what it says. It says 80% acrylic and 20% wool. It's classified as a 5 bulky. It's 8 ounces, 227 grams, 481 yards, and 440 meters. But I love these. I can't wait to get started on this. And now that the weather's cooled off, especially today, we've only had like a high of 62 here in Northeast Ohio, and it's supposed to be 42 tonight. But next week, warming up in the 80s again. So I'm going to try not to turn on my heat today and just put a extra blanket on the bed tonight. How is the weather where all you are at tonight? Are you experiencing cooler temperatures in your areas? I know right now I'm not complaining because we've had a really hot summer, and I am just really enjoying this cooler weather. I've been outside doing some yard work today, and my son came over and did some weed eating and trimming some things that had grown up around my house down for me and cut them up for me. And I was really happy to have him do that. And I'm trying to get all this stuff done, before winter sets in to make things, look nice and tidy. And then I went out and swept my front porch, and because the weed eating always throws a lot of grass on the front porch, and got that all swept up and sat there for a while and just enjoyed the evening. And I just, like I said, I am so glad to get a reprieve from the hot weather. Okay, the next yarn I'm going to share with you is, in fact, the just some of the yarn that I got at the Dollar Tree, the Premier 1 pounds. I'll just share with you one color because they're all the same. I mean, not the same color, but have you been able to find these in your Dollar Trees? Now, I did find these at just my regular Dollar Tree store, and the display was set right up in the middle when you first come in the store, and they had it displayed so nice. I was so surprised. So, yep, I had to purchase some. So this is the Premier, just 1 pound. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of yardage for $5. And I tell you, it's packed tight. And the yarn is really, really nice. I love Premier Yarns. I think they're one of the best yarn companies. And I tell you what, this is, oh my gosh, a medium 4, suggested 5 by 5 millimeter knitting needles, and a 5.5 US I9 crochet hook. And it's been tested and proved against 350 harmful substances. Of course, this is white. And there's 982 yards in one skein. Now, that's a lot of yardage. 889 or 898 meters, 16 ounces, 454 grams, 100% acrylic. Again, just, yeah, wow, look at that. I mean, that is a lot of yarn, I mean, do I have it upside down? Probably. But hey, and this was such a great buy. I hope if you haven't found them yet that your store gets them in soon and you can buy some of these for yourself. I bought more white. I think I bought 6 when I first went in, and then the other day I went back and they had 2 white left, so I picked those up too because I think you can never have too much white. I know I use a lot of white yarns for afghans and cardigans and amigurumi, and so I was really glad to get the white the most because I thought the other colors were great. I bought 1 black, 3 green, 3 red, 3 blue, but I bought 8 of the white Premier 1 pounds. But again, great yarn, great buy. I hope you find them at your store. And I know some people said they thought they would only be available at the Dollar Trees that are like, I guess their prices are like 5 and above in their at some of those new stores, but mine are just like the $1.25 and up. And I was really kind of surprised to find these at the Dollar Tree, at the regular one. I know I had to go to 2 different Dollar Trees. I got all the colors except the green at my Dollar Tree I go to all the time. It's not far from my house. And then I went across town and they had the green, so I bought 3 of the green ones there. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to show you, and I found out about this particular purchase from Russ from It's Raining Yarn. I don't know how many of you guys watch his videos, but he gives some real good information on there. He's very talented. He's a very nice person, and he's always, nice to help you if you have questions or whatever. Now, they had these yarns that I didn't know about, but when he talked about them, I went to the website. It was right around Labor Day. They were called cast-offs. And like I said, I never heard of them, but they come like in bag of 3s. It's kind of like, I think, the idea of the mill ends from other companies because maybe they, there wasn't enough yardage to wind exactly the right amount on a skein, or there was some other little defect in them. They come unlabeled, but they come 3 to a pack. And what was really great was at this time when I bought them, the 3 packs were on sale for $5. That's like $1.67 for a skein of the yarn, and it's real nice for a size 4 worsted yarn, and they had them in particular colors, but they had some really nice colors. So I went ahead, and purchased them, and I just got them today, and I've opened the box. So let's go over them. Okay, this is what they look like, and they're called DK cast-offs. And it says that that they are 100% acrylic, 3.5 ounce, 100 gram each. They're total of 300 grams total, 306 yards each, 279 meters. And they give the color number on here, but like I said, there's no like color name, nor is there a band on these. But I didn't care. These are great. I mean, they are so nice. They look just like any other yarn that you're going to purchase, just without a band. Let me see if I can get this open, and we'll take a look at one. Oh my goodness, these things are really sealed up. Let me get this open here, and we'll take a look at this. So, kind of hard to get into the pack actually, but we'll get there. Okay, this is what they look like. This is how they come. Now, like I said, I see absolutely nothing wrong with the yarn. I don't know why they're called cast-offs. Like I said, there is no band, but they give, specific information on the pack of 3 that they come in on each pack. And this is like, it kind of gives me the feeling of sort of, I want to say kind of like Red Heart Super Saver, but softer. I think this is softer than Red Heart Super Saver. But they are really nice, wound very nice. I mean, just like you would buy any other yarn, just without the label. And this is like a medium green. And I think that's a really pretty color. I mean, that's the camera showing it about right on the screen. And so I bought 1 pack of this color. A pack, of course, they come 3 to a pack. And let me see if I can get this back in there or not. And if I can't, well, then I'll just do it after my video's done. Okay, the next color that I bought, and I won't bother taking all these out of the package because I'm trying to do my yarn room, and I'll give you guys a look at that when I'm finished. But you can see the colors really pretty good through the package. And this is like a, of course, it's like a much lighter green than the medium. It's almost like a, I don't know, I would call it maybe a light spruce or something. But the stats are the same. The skeins all look the same. And they're packaged just like this when you get them. They come with this label on them. And they say DK cast-offs, which I don't have a problem with that. I mean, when you can get 3 really nice skeins of yarn, I mean, oh my God, 100 grams, and each one is 306 yards. I mean, that's a lot of yards. That's over 900 yards in this 1 pack for $5. That is a great buy. And like I said, they were on sale that night. I bought them, and I learned about it from Russ from It's Raining Yarn. I've learned a lot from Russ and spent a lot of money at Herschners. This is where these came from, is Herschners. And I think this was a great buy. I know there was a lot of people going out there and buying them after he talked about it. And so that's what I did. And it took me about a week to get this order. So I was really happy to share it with you guys tonight. Okay, the next color that I got was same stats on all of them, but this is like a lavender, a pale lavender. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I think these are so nice. I mean, again, I just can't believe the value in these. I mean, if you want to do crocheting for like charity or any of that type of thing, these are perfect. And I mean, even gifts for Christmas, there would be absolutely nothing wrong with this yarn. If you wanted to make your item and then put it into wash and then put some fabric softener in it, hey, that would be great. It would make it even softer, but it's not really a bad feeling yarn. Like I said, it's softer than Red Heart Super Saver, but a good buy. Tell me, have you guys bought any of these? Especially at this price. Wow, you can't beat it. Okay, the next color that I got, I'm just grabbing them out of the box here where I got them. This is like a beautiful teal color. Look at that color. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh. I tell you what, this is like one of my favorite colors. And I bought one pack of these, 3 of these. And this is kind of like a deeper teal. But, oh my gosh, I think it is so pretty. It's like one of my favorite colors, and I can't wait to use it in something. The next color that I bought is like a medium lavender. Again, see the colors? They're just really nice. I was like really surprised when I got them about the quality, the size of the skeins. I mean, I was really impressed. I think Herschners does a great job. I had never really bought anything from Herschners until I started watching It's Raining Yarn. And Russ had talked a lot about it and showed a lot of the items that he had bought from there. And I was really impressed. And I went on their website, and they have some really great sales. And, you know, they're sign up for their you know, website specials and whatever by giving them your email, and you'll get all the notifications of all the sales they have, and they're having sales all the time. And a lot of times you can even hit up the sales, and they'll have like free shipping or 99-cent shipping, or sometimes like $2.45. I mean, and it doesn't matter how much yarn that you buy. I know Russ said he bought a huge order when they had 99-cent shipping. So man, they must have really lost a lot on that shipping, because oh my gosh, it was a huge order, and it was shipped for 99 cents. So again, this is a medium lavender. Oh, I think it is so pretty. Now, the next one that I got, and I bought, boy, it looks like I bought 3 of these. And this is like a Caribbean blue, a darker aqua. Such a pretty color. It is like, oh, just, I mean, I love this color too. And I know they were selling these real fast that night. I was lucky to get a couple. Like, no, actually I got 3 of these, I think. And I was really happy to get them. And I am so happy with my order. And I mean, I am just so pleased with what I got, and the amount of yarn that you got, the quality of the yarn. I would definitely look to order these again. You can't beat the quality and the price. $5 a pack for 3 really nice skeins of yarn. I mean, can you get over that? I can't. So let's move right on. Okay, now the next color that I ordered is kind of like a pumpkin orange. Oh, it's getting to be fall, and I'm really looking forward to using this to make, you know, pumpkins, or I was thinking about putting this in a hexie cardigan for the fall with some other yarns. I think that would be beautiful. I'd really like to have one of those hexie cardigans for every season. I think it would be so fun to wear those, and, you know, spring, summer, fall, Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, all those different times of the year. But this color, I think, is just beautiful. And like I said, it can be used and added with so many projects. And oh my gosh, you just can't beat it. It's just beautiful. Oh, I love it. Okay, the next color that I got was, now this one is like, oh gosh, they're stuck together here, like if I can get them apart. Boy, it went all fall. Okay, this is a regular like purple. And this, it's kind of looks lighter, but it is like just a regular purple color. And I wanted to put this with like the light lavender and maybe white or whatever, and put it maybe into a an afghan or something. I posted today a really short or video or whatever you want to call it regarding my Tunisian afghan that I just finished. Oh, it turned out so pretty. And the stitch, I think I used the honeycomb stitch. I'm not real familiar with stitch types for Tunisian crochet, but as far as I could tell, that's what that stitch was called. And it took me a couple months to get through that. It was my first one, but I was so happy with the way it turned out. And I was showing it to my son today, and he said, "Oh, Mom, that is so pretty." And I was so proud of that. It made me feel so good that, your child thinks something you do is good. And so I thought maybe this might be pretty, and this darker purple, light purple, and white. What do you guys think? What would you use it for? Okay, and now the last ones that I bought, and I bought 4 of these, of course, white. Like I said, you never can have too much white. And at $1.67 a skein, 3 skeins for $5. I mean, you can't beat it. So I bought 4 of these. I mean, I got 3, 6, 9, 12 skeins for 20. I got 3, 6, 9, 12 skeins for $20. I mean, that is really cheap. That is a good price. And they are such nice yarns. I mean, look at that. I mean, they're as good quality and as beautiful as any yarn that you would go to Joann's, like in your Big Twist, Red Heart Super Saver. This is as nice as any of those that you're going to buy there. And the price was much cheaper. And I am so happy that I was able to get in on this sale. So keep watching for it, because they do, I understand they do offer this sale every now and then. And they, each time they will give certain colors that they're doing cast-offs on. So each time you may be able to find colors that you didn't get the first time, and then get some of those too, because that's what I'm going to look for. I mean, like, I really need more yarn, like a hole in the head, but, I feel like I got an addiction to yarn. And it's so hard for me not to order or pass up a good deal on yarns. And this was such a good deal. Now, those are the cast-offs that I ordered. And now I will share with you some couple other ones that I bought from Herschners. And I think they were $5.97 each. And I bought 4 skeins of each one of these. And these are the worsted Halloween sparkle yarn. Oh, gosh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. Look at the sparkles in there. And, you can't feel it. It doesn't, have any weird feeling to it. It's really good feeling yarn. It's packed really tight. And what I like about Herschners is when they do, their variegated colors, you get the same amount of yardage in these as you do in the regular worsted 8 skeins, because these are like the basically worsted 8s, which is, I'll give you the specs, 92% acrylic, 8% polyester. It's an 8-ounce skein, 226 grams, 489 yards, just like the solid colors. And it says a US size 7 knitting needles or a size I9 crochet hook. Oh, I can't wait to work something up in this. Now, they have other colors, of course, in the Halloween colors, but there was only a couple that I really liked. And this was one of them, and it is called, let's see here, Sorcerer. It's got blacks and some dark reds, purples, some oranges, some medium pinks in there. Oh, the colors just go together so beautiful. Don't you just love that? Oh my gosh, I do. So these were $5.97 each. And I know their solids are still on sale for $4.47, and you get 489 yards, and that's a really good buy. And they have so many colors, and they even have different variegated colors for that price. So you ought to go out and check that out, if you're looking for some nice acrylic yarn with a lot of yardage. Now the other color that I ordered was called Witch's Brew, and I know a lot of you guys have ordered this. And I love that they have the pull tabs on their yarns where you can pull from the center start. I think that's really a great feature because so many times it's hard to find the center pull on a skeiny yarn. And a lot of times I've had to go try to grab the center, and then you pull out a lot of yarn barf and you're trying to wind it and find your end, and just gets a little annoying to me. I wish that all companies did this. I think that would be a great thing if they did. Again, this is the worsted Halloween sparkle yarn. Look at those colors. There's purple, there's dark green, there's like a light to medium green, there's black, and then there's another medium shade of purple. Well, of course, there's a darker purple too, but they all blend together so pretty. I want to do a corner to corner Afghan with this. I saw that Alt Knots was doing that, and oh, I just loved how hers was turning out. I like watching her channel. I think she's so unique and so funny, and I just think she's so talented. She just makes so many cool things, and she has a persona all her own, and I appreciate that. I think she's just a real unique individual, and I really enjoy watching her channel. So if you're interested in getting any of this, I know it's kind of sometimes been hit and miss on Herschners, especially this color because it's really popular, and a lot of people are ordering this. And when I saw it worked up in her corner to corner Afghan, oh, I just had to jump on and order me some too. Isn't that just a great colorway? Oh, I just love it. It's so pretty. The colors are great. And you don't feel that extra, that sparkle that they wind in there with it. Nope. You don't. Some yarns, you can feel it and whatever, and it doesn't feel very good when you work it up and stuff. It feels scratchy, that, but this doesn't. This is really, really nice yarn. So that is pretty much my yarn acquisitions and haul for this week. I mean, actually, my Michaels I bought like a couple weeks ago, but I just thought I would throw it in here with this video and share that with you guys. And I've been trying to post like once a week. Sometimes life gets in the way and things we have to do. We all have that. And there are days, when I don't feel real well some days, and I have to rest, and especially if I have a lot of work to do around my house. And so I just enjoy sitting and watching YouTube in the evenings and crocheting and working on my projects and, seeing what people are coming up with. I mean, the talent out there is just incredible. And I love to see what everybody's making, what everybody, is, purchasing and that, and seeing what their opinions are on different yarns they've bought, before I would decide to buy it. And, I've been really impressed. Excuse me, I got my nose itches. I've been really impressed with Joann's this year because they've really seemed like they stepped up their game coming out with some really really great yarns this year. And they've had some really good sales. And I've purchased some different ones from them, that I had tried before. And I have also purchased, I've showed you in my other videos, some yarns from Hobby Lobby that I hadn't tried before. And so I want to just kind of put some of those aside. And then, as the weather gets cooler in the winter, I do a lot more of it's called the heavy lifting. I call it crochet, the Afghans, the blankets and stuff, because it's been way too hot this year to really crochet much of that, even though I did make my Tunisian Afghan, and I thought that just turned out beautiful. I was so happy with it. So that's been pretty much my latest make. So I just wanted to share that too on the little video I put out earlier today. So I hope you get to watch that. It's just basically not more than a clip, I don't think. And I wanted to share these yarns with you tonight and see what everybody's up to and, what's on your hook, what are you planning to make, this fall and, upcoming things for the holidays, Christmas gifts and that type of thing. I know I've been kind of debating about that. And I know there's a lot of talk about who we make things for and who we give them to. I've really kind of changed my mind on that a bit because it seems like I know we love to make things and give them, but sometimes there are people who really don't appreciate or really like that type of thing. And we give it with the best intentions. And, oh, they, want to act excited like they like it and that. And then later, we kind of never see it when we go to their house. Like one time, I made it wasn't crocheted, but it was out of fleece. And I made a real pretty double-sided, I put two different fleeces together and made a pretty blanket for my oldest granddaughter for Christmas last year, or the year before last, I'm sorry. And so it was a few months after that, I happened to be over at their house, and there was the blanket in the floor, and their dog was using it for a bed, for a blanket to lay on. And that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but, it belonged to them, and they could do what they wanted with it. And I don't know. I just know that some people, you know, like it for a while, then they either, next thing you know, they've donated it somewhere, gotten rid of it, and all the work and time you put and love you put into that. It can be a bit painful. I mean, it is for me, but you give it with the best intentions and the best heart and hope that they'll, love it and appreciate it. And even if they don't, you did it with good intentions. So I think we have to be a little bit more selective because we do put a lot of time and energy into the items. And I feel like every time that I give some, you give a little piece of yourself because you've spent your time and thinking of that person and really, loving that person. And then to not be really appreciative of the work you put into it, that can be a little disappointing. So I think maybe it's time I'm a little bit more selective with that, even though I still want to make things and donate and give and stuff like that. I'll always be that way. But I think gifting, I have to be a little bit more selective. What do you think about that? Have you experienced that when you've made things and given them as gifts? I just wondered, So give me your opinion on that and let me know in the comments, what your thoughts are on that also. And I'd really like to read them, and I'd really appreciate knowing because I kind of went back and forth with that in my thought process about, things I'm making. So that's really all I have for you guys tonight. And I've enjoyed sharing this video with you and the yarn. And hopefully you can find some really good deals on the different yarns that I've showed you. And hopefully you can find some of the 1 pound yarns at your Dollar Trees. And if you have, I'm really happy you have. And if you haven't, just keep looking because they seem to drop them in stores at different times. So the best of luck to you with that. I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody's making and if they find them or not. So I want to wish everybody a really good evening and thank you so much for being here with me. It means a lot. And if you have enjoyed this video, please give me a like. And if you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing to my channel. It would mean a lot because I'm really trying to get my channel to grow. And I thank you so much for my new subscribers. And I thank you for the subscribers who've been with me from the beginning. I appreciate all of you so very much. And it means just so much to me. It makes my heart so happy whenever, I see my numbers going up a little bit. That's a good feeling to know that, you're actually interested enough that you would stop in for a little while and share some time with me, because I sure like sharing my time with you guys. So I hope you all have a nice evening and a good week coming up. And maybe, later this week or next weekend, I'll have something else to share with you, and I'll be hopping on here to share that, or maybe just a little chit chat. Who knows? We all have things going on that we like to share sometimes, either crochet or not, or just whatever. And I'm always interested in hearing what you're sharing. So thank you so much for that. You guys have a good evening. And please, please always be kind to everyone you meet, because everyone is going through some kind of battle. And we can make someone's day a whole lot better with just a kind word. And it means a lot to a person that's in a dark place. I know it has to me in the past, and I've appreciated so much. So just be kind. Kindness doesn't cost us anything, and it means so much, I think, to our fellow man. Well, you all have a nice evening, and thank you for stopping, and God bless you all, and I love you. Good night.